Hello everyone, welcome to the Study Hacks Institute of GIS and Remote Sensing. Today I will try to discuss a very important topic, mainly how we can easily use the Vegetation Health Index to monitoring the drought condition. So basically Vegetation Health Index is a widely used indicator for monitoring drought condition, particularly in agricultural areas. It integrates vegetation condition and temperature condition to assess vegetation health, and which is often influenced by water availability. So I will try to explain all of details step by step. Then I hope you can easily get that idea and how we can easily monitor the vegetation health index using Google Earth Engine. So first of all, vegetation health is the combination two index. First one is that vegetation condition index, another one is the temperature condition index. Combine these two index, we can calculate vegetation health index. So vegetation condition index is derived from normalized difference vegetation index such as NDVI, as well as also temperature condition index is derived from land surface temperature, referencing the thermal stress on vegetation. And using this vegetation condition index and temperature condition index, we can calculate the vegetation health index. So if you check the result, so first of all, in this case, we try to calculate VCI. So this is the VCI condition for the whole country boundary of Bangladesh. But if you want, you can just simply marks with your agricultural areas, then it will be more better. We can easily identify what is the condition on the agricultural road. Okay, but in this case, first of all, I try to create this map for the whole country boundary of Bangladesh for vegetation condition index. But when you want to work, you try to use for only for vegetation area or agricultural land. Then we calculated the temperature condition index for the whole country boundary of Bangladesh, same as you try to work with only for the agricultural land. After these things, we just simply calculate the VCI and TCI using these two index. We calculate the VSI, mainly vegetation condition index for the whole country boundary of Bangladesh, and then we try to make the drought classification. Okay, why do we find out that extreme, severe, moderate, mild, and no drought condition? We just calculate for the whole country boundary of Bangladesh, and then we also try to use here. We simply put here a specific agricultural land. We try to focus for agricultural land. What is the condition of vegetation health index in agricultural land? So for that we just calculate for agricultural land, and then we are just, if you simply uncheck this type of other layer, then we find out only for the agricultural land in Bangladesh what is the scenario of VSI. Okay, and further we also try to create for classification based on the different range of VSI. Okay, so basically when you find out that low values indicating vegetation stress due to the drought or other factors, and positive value indicating about that no drought condition or normal condition. Okay, suppose VCI greater than, if VCI greater than 40, it's indicating about the healthy vegetation or no drought condition. VCI 30 to 40, mild drought. 20 to 30, moderate. 10 to 20, severe. And less than 10 value, we consider normally extreme drought condition. And then further we create this type of classification, and from here we can easily get the monitor the overtime space, understanding the drought extent, intensity, and duration. We also try to find out from here. So now how I can calculate this type of work, I will try to explain. So in this case, I just use here that modis NDVI and also modis LST. Okay, so basically we call the two data set from modis and also call the modis LST. But if you want, you can also use here that Lancet for calculating the NDVI and also calculating the LST. But in this case, we try to consider MODIS data for vegetation and temperature. And further, we are just calculate VCI. So for calculating the VCI, we are just create a function. From this function, we calculate the equation NDVI minus minimum NDVI divided by maximum NDVI minus minimum NDVI and multiply with 100. So this is the equation of VCI index. Okay, and then we calculate for VCI. After that, we also same process for the TCI, mainly temperature condition index. So in this temperature condition index, this is the formula T max or temperature maximum minus temperature divided by temperature maximum minus temperature minimum multiply with 100. Then we can easily get from here the TCI, temperature condition index. And further we try to visualize this two map, basically VCI and TCI. Simply we visualize for this two map, and from here we just simply merge the two band, just use here the join save first this function, and simply merge the VCI and TCI. And after that we simply apply this formula for VSI. So this is the formula for VSI. Basically this formula is that VCI divided by 2 plus TCI divided by 2, or 0.5 when you multiply. Okay, so this is the formula about the VCI, and we create this type of VSI, Vegetation Health Index. And further this map we also try to classify it. Suppose in this case for this country we try to put here that less than 30 we consider as an extreme condition of drought, less than 50 is that severe, less than 70 moderate, less than 80 we can read about the mild, and less than all of this we just try to put here the no drought condition. After 80, less than 80 we try to consider about that there is no condition. Okay, sorry, greater than 80. Okay, greater than 18, 80 all of values we consider there is no condition, it's a normal condition. Okay, and further we try to make the classification. Okay, but this classification is only work for whole country boundary, all of classes. Okay, so for that if you want you can just create a map for your land use land cover classification map, and you try to classify it, suppose agricultural land or vegetation land. Okay, then it will be more better. But in this case I try to use here ESA world cover V100. So basically this dataset. So from this dataset we can easily find out this type of classes such as tree cover, shrubland, grassland, cropland, build up. So from this dataset I just select only for that cropland because I want to monitor what is the condition of agricultural drought. So for that I need the cropland class, and this value is the 40. So this value I simply import the dataset, and further we try to use it, and then just update marks with the area, and then further we try to make the classification, and finally we can create this type of drought classification only for the cropland area. Okay, so now from here you can easily find out this type of place we find out the very good crop, because you can see this is the green color, it indicating about that no drought condition. So because it's very healthy vegetation we find out this type of green color. Then this type of color is the mild, then moderate, then severe, then extreme. So this is the way to calculate or monitoring vegetation health index only for a specific land use land cover classes, such as only for the cropland or agricultural land. Okay, so you also try for this type of things, and if you want to join this type of online training program on drought monitoring using different types of methods, simply contact in my WhatsApp. I already give all of information in the video description. So in the meantime, I also give you an announcement for our upcoming group training program. So basically this class will be start from the 24th January, and now this is the opening. So if you want to join this online training program, so now you can get that 50% discount because our seat is available now for getting the 50% discount. So this is our one kind of online training program for complete online training on Google Earth Engine for remote sensing and GIS analysis for beginners to advanced level. So basically this is the total 7 days online training program. We take the class only for Friday and Saturday in a weekend, And class duration mainly 4 hours. This time period we take the class. And online training mode, basically we try to take the class in the Google Meet. You can get all of information after complete your registration. And if you want to join this online training program, just contact in this WhatsApp number as well as also contact with this email and further book your seat. And basically in this online training program, you can learn lot of things from beginners to advanced level. If you have no knowledge about the coding, mainly Python or JavaScript, or if you have no knowledge about the Google Earth Engine or cloud-based platform, don't worry about that. In this online training program, we are just focused only for the beginners who don't have any knowledge about the programming such as Python, JavaScript, or Google Earth Engine. Totally zero knowledge about that. So you can easily start the journey with Google Earth Engine, and further you can easily develop any kinds of algorithm for remote sensing analysis. So here I already include all of course content for the first day, second day, third day, and all of course content you can easily check from my website. And this link I already attached in the video description. So you also check it all of details. And when you join this online training program, you can get some benefits such as you can get the course e-certificate after submitting all of assignment. You can get the all of materials, mainly slide or PDF. You can get all of practice code as well as also recorded class and also lifetime teaching support. So it's very important as a beginners, because as a beginners when you start the journey with Google Earth Engine, you face lot of problem. So that's why you need the continuous support to learn it properly. So that's the reason we also providing the lifetime teaching support regarding this online training program. Regarding this online training program, if you face any problem, anytime you can get that lifetime free support. So don't waste your time, as soon as possible to get the 50% discount on this online training program. Just contact in this WhatsApp number, also contact in this email and confirm your registration. Thank you for asking that. Stay happy, stay safe.